Good evening, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Texas Motor Speedway, the site of tonight's Apex Racing Cup Series action here on Full Throttle Television. My name is Brady Hanna. In the booth with me, Tony Solari. And Tony, we got a great 130 laps of racing action to be had here tonight at Texas.
Yep. Back over here in the Everything is Bigger state, and we had a great race here on Sunday. I believe it was only a couple cautions, and obviously we had the stage, and then one big caution towards the end. But these guys kept it clean and green. We saw some great racing out here. I'm hoping to see that again tonight because we got a few more players out there tonight. It looks like.
Yeah, as I said on Sunday night, everything's bigger in Texas. It was a big win on Sunday for Michael Alexis. We'll see if we get another big winner here tonight. Let's look at our track description. Of course, like I said, this footprint of this track is your typical 1.5 mile layout, but turns 1 and 2, a lot different than 3 and 4, Tony. Flatter in 1 and 2. You really want to get that car rotated and off of turn 2 for the rest of the corner, or rest of the lap, because the rest of the lap's pretty much flat. I think they're almost flat out through 3 and 4 here.
Yeah, I would venture to say, again, we haven't driven this car in a while, but yeah, 3 and 4 seems like it's the speed track, but then 1 and 2, yeah, you definitely got to slow down. It's a little bit flatter, but it's so much wider too. So, we're going to see maybe some guys fanning out in that direction. And from what I remember too, tire wear is a pretty big deal around here. So they're going to have to kind of manage that tire wear a bit as well.
Yeah, a lot of the guys were kind of fanning up towards the top of the track in 1 and 2 to get that run off of turn 2 and down the back and around the corner. We'll see if that's the case tonight with this next-gen car. Nice sunny day here in Texas. Weather's kind of nice, 74 degrees. That's manageable. A little bit warmer track temp than we had Sunday, but it's going to let the cars kind of slip and slide around a little bit tonight. It's going to be fun to kind of see these guys tackle that as they come into tonight's race. Let's see.
The slipping and sliding is going to be kind of fun because we know how this car is, so hopefully there's not too much of that.
Well, let's look at the standings coming into tonight. Trevor Dyer leads the points over Michael Alexis, just under under 50 or 100 points. I can't really read that text. I need to make it bigger. But nice little tight points battle up front. You got Ackridge right there together with them as well. Matt Davies, Thad Teasley, your top 5. A good points battle coming into tonight's race.
Yeah, for sure. And there's still a lot of meat left on the bone here, and some guys are in some decent striking areas, but you just got to keep working on the leader, and just hopefully you could kind of start making a little bit of points on them. And it's going to be a battle, but consistency is key. Survival every week, and patience. Those are always the main words we say around here.
Yeah, for sure. Looking at the points battle here, the schedule coming up. We just looked at the points battle. We got Texas next week, but Tony, next week we got to go to one of your favorite tracks, Watkins Glen. There, we're going to do some racing on the road course there. Going to have a lot of fun for that, and then Dover, Charlotte, Nashville. A lot of fun tracks coming up. A lot of unique tracks coming up. Of course, Charlotte's your typical 1.5 miles. You got Dover, which is really unique. Of course, the road course of Watkins Glen, and then Nashville, which is kind of a beast of its own as well. A concrete 1.2 mile racetrack there.
Yeah, we definitely do. A couple cookie cutters, but yeah, like you say, I'm looking forward to the Glen next week. I like a little bit of road course, and it's the typical 1-2 road course. Sonoma, Watkins Glen have always been staples for the NASCAR series. So I always look forward to going to the Glen. And I know you like Charlotte. I'm not a huge fan of Nashville. Not a huge fan of Dover as far as to run on, but these guys should put on a pretty good show out there.
Dover, not too much of a fan of. Charlotte, I really do like. Nashville, because it's just different. It's a concrete track. It's 1.5 mile. It races a little bit more like a short track. It's really confined areas, although the concrete kind of throws you for a loop as well. Just a unique track, and should be a lot of fun. But tonight here, Texas. We're going to have a great race here. I think we're going to have a lot of guys competing for this win up front here. We got the points battle that's close. A lot of guys vying for position here, trying to make up some points and trying to put themselves in position, Tony. It's a long season for these guys, and this is the meat and bones, like you said, the meat and potatoes of the track, of the schedule as at these 1.5 mile tracks.
Yeah, and I mean, and kind of what I just said. Yeah, you got to have the patience and you got to survive, and you're going to see consistency really work its way throughout the season, and that's where you're going to get the points, and that's where you're going to actually have a shot. I mean, obviously a win helps, and especially with the two stages they have, you want to kind of capitalize on those points as well. But again, you got to finish to be there. You got to get the car home at the end of the day, and you got to have a good, consistent season. But yeah, plenty of meat on the bone for these guys.
Yeah, for sure. But I think qualifying's finished up, though. We're getting ready for the start of the Texas 200 for the Apex Racing Cup Series. Let's throw it to our starting lineup for tonight's race. And starting on pole, the number 11, Braxton Ackridge, able to steal that pole away. He's going to start from the front of the field here tonight. On the front row with him is at number 13. Watch out for him, Thad Teasley. He's going to be charging to the front as well. Starting in third position is the 33. That is John Massey. Great qualifying run for him. And starting to the outside in fourth position, the number 48. That is Troy Sand. Starting in fifth spot, the number 32. That is Matt Davies. And beside him in sixth spot is the Toyota number 45 of Travis Burton. Starting in seventh position, the 35. That is our guy that was chatting with us last week at Atlanta, the 35 of Samuel Joseph. And starting in eighth position, the number 5, that is the winner from Sunday night, Michael Alexic. Starting in ninth position, the 7 of Matthew Ruddick, sporting a new paint scheme. Beside him, the number 97 of Corey Clark. The 11th position going to the 42, that is CJ Gates. Had a great run going in Sunday's race, had a speeding penalty. And then 12th position going to the 84. That is Ryan Floyd.
All right, starting for 13th, we have Ian Perkins in car 95. Then Jacob Booth in car number 19, starting 14th. Skylar Davey in car 15, starting 12th. Or no, in car 12, starting 15th, sorry. Michael Childs in car 23, starting 16th. Dalton Zaprina, car number 4. Hopefully we're not going to see him roll again in 17th spot. Then you have Zach Sikorsky in the 18th spot, car number 40. David Eski in the car 55 in the 19th spot. Matthew Doyle in car 46 in the 20th spot. Robert Brown in the 21 car and the 21st spot. Landon Rainey, 24 car in the 22nd spot. Chris Everett in the 23rd spot in car 99. Kyle Cortez in car 88 in the 24th spot. Peyton Holland in the 25th spot, car number 18. Charles Whitehead in car 44 in the 26th spot. Sheldon Swindle in the 27th spot, car number 8. And then rounding out the 28 car field, we have Matty Davis in car 54.
All right.
Yeah, big field.
Yeah, 28 cars to take the green here tonight. Got Alexic out front. I tell you what, going through the paint schemes, I like that 4. I always like a Hot Wheels car. It looks really good. So that's when I'm going to be watching Dalton Zaprina. Hopefully he keeps all 4 Hot Wheels on the ground, like you said.
That's right.
We'll see how it works tonight. Braxton Ackridge, though, going to lead him down to the green. Thad Teasley on the front row. They enter the restart zone. Green flag flies, and we are racing here at Texas.
Already a drag race down for that first spot. The 13 just working on the outside. He's kind of going that wide line here. See if that momentum will catch him up here.
Down into turn 1 and 2. There's also a race for third and fourth. They're really high there back there.
I saw that slingshot move by Thad. He pulls underneath Braxton there. I think he clears him, yeah.
On the charge of 3 wide behind him. Watching this gaggle of cars come off the corner. Everybody's good, but the first lap is going to go to that 13. That's Thad Teasley taking the lead.
Yeah, I'll tell you, on the restarts, you can really kind of wind out, and it might not be beneficial to it starting out there. A couple guys sliding there, hanging on to it.
That is Robert Brown, sideways into the wall. Caution flies on lap number 2.
No, I don't think that was
sorry,
Robert Brown.
Zach Sikorsky, sorry.
Yeah. He almost saved it, but you saw that pendulum effect of this car that kind of just happens.
We got trouble in 3 and 4, and it does involve the 21 Robert Brown and Charles Whitehead, and more, and others. Michael Childs is involved.
What happened?
Not really sure. Let's cover them.
Well, the 23 is spun around.
Let's cover them in chronological order. We're going to go back, though, and look at the caution first for Zach Zukowski in the 40 and see what initially triggered the caution here in 1 and 2. I'm about to back it up a little. We got cars sideways, a lot of cars sideways in the corner, even behind him. He goes in the corner. Maybe a little contact from behind. I'm not sure who got into him there.
I think the 23, he was almost making it, Michael Childs was trying to make it 3 wide while it was still green. It went yellow, and I think when he lifted off, he just got a little sideways.
We're looking at the caution that happened. Chronological order.
It was just Zukowski, didn't he? He just got loose by himself.
No, no. Let's see, going in the corner. Somebody charging in the corner there makes contact with him. And I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do see it now. Yeah, the 45.
Matthew Doyle. Well, all right, let's ride on board with him. All right, going in the corner here. Matthew Doyle. Zukowski in front of him. Just kind of runs in the corner of the 40 as well. And unfortunately, the 40 unable to save it, and he spins out. Now we get down here in turns 3 and 4. Actually, we didn't even get to turns 3 and 4. It was on the backstretch.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. He got out of shape.
Like I said, the 23 Michael Childs kind of looked like he was just getting ready to make a pass, and then the yellow came out. I think when he stepped off the throttle for the yellow, the car looked like it just got loose. And he kind of went up and then down into, he went up into the 95 and then down into the 84.
Right on board the 21 Robert Brown. He has his mist. Smoke, okay. Gets on the gas and just turns up in the wall. This is what we've seen from this car before.
That's so weird. I wonder too if he downshifted maybe at the same time.
Maybe, but his car just took a set to the right.
And actually, too, we're getting in through race control. Yeah, it looked like Zukowski actually did get a hair loose right before that contact.
Yeah, like he was, but it's like you were saying. I think he was about to make a move, and the caution kind of came out, and it kind of shook things up there. Some people lifting and whatever, and he kind of put him in a weird spot, and the car just got out of control, got away from him.
Yep.
Wild things going on early on here in Texas.
Well, and you got to be careful, too, and we saw this on Sunday night. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, the pit stop. So we saw how many guys get pit road penalties. So if you're going down pit road, you want to make sure you're getting in and out of that stall properly. We did see it hurt a lot of guys on Sunday. So something to think about. I know the drivers can't hear us out there, but maybe somebody out in chat. And I see chat's busy as well. So
oh, yeah.
We'll get to you. Well, I do see Corey Park already. He says, Zach is my son, and tonight's paid scheme is for Tony and the broadcast team. So, all right, let's see what Zach's got going on there. I didn't even notice it. Yeah.
We're going back green. We'll look at it in just a second here as the green flag comes out. We're back to racing here at Texas Motor Speedway. Yeah, no, I got word from James that there was a paint scheme last week for you as well.
Well, that was the Wendy's machine, yeah.
Yes, it was. Where's he at?
Baconator. Yeah, that's the name escapes me. The 19.
Jacob Booth.
Jacob Booth. That's right.
That was my favorite paint scheme last season. Oh! A little out of shape back there in the mid pack. Couple cars back there. I think Rainey was a little out of shape coming out of turn 4. Oh, no, it was a car in front of Rainey, was it? No, it was Rainey. Oh, we got a caution.
I think it was Matthew Doyle.
Well, was it?
46.
Yeah, I mean, he's farther back from the pack, but it went to him.
He got major front nose damage, too. Yeah, he hit the wall.
Let's go back and look at the caution here first.
Yeah, the 77 right on him. I don't think there was actually any contact.
Turn right around off turn 2 there.
Or not the 77, the 44. It's the Chili's machine. Sorry. I'm thinking of Carson Hover car, as I call it.
Let's see. Let's back it up. Oh, I think there was a little contact there, Tony.
There might have been. I'm still trying to get a good zoom in there. Yeah, I didn't know if it was air or yeah. Actually, he did look like he got a hair loose though. Before
I was going to say it's kind of a bang bang situation there because I don't know what happened first. Did he get loose first or did he get hit first?
Well, we hear about, from all the drivers. Again, we don't drive these cars much anymore, so we don't know what to expect. But he could have got a little bit of aero loose. I mean, these cars are very aero independent, and when you get somebody on your bumper like that, it could maybe loosen you up a little bit. He was pretty close there, so I mean, it could have been something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been either way. But definitely the 44 Whitehead going to be going to the rear of the field for that one. It's early.
That's right. Yeah, we haven't even hit lap 10 yet. We got plenty of time to go, and survival is the name of the game right now, and patience, as always.
We can get to look at this 40 Zukowski now that we're under caution. If you want to take a look at it here on your screen.
He's got that Maverick car running right now.
Maverick. Oh, yeah, that's a reference to what you said.
I like it.
Actually, it's a reference to what he said actually in the race.
Well, right, yeah. I believe he said it after the race. I got to go back and remind myself of what it was. But yeah, that's a good looking skin. I like it.
All right. Well, working lap 9 of 130. Second caution of the night. The cautions themselves were small single car cautions. That accident on the backstretch was actually after the caution, and collected more cars than our cautions have so far.
Yeah, very true. Well, these guys, again, patience, survival. Got to think long term here. I mean, we still got another 30 laps or so just before we even get to the stage. So, 29 laps or 28 laps now, but still plenty of time. Spread out, get your shoes get your comfortable shoes on the track there, and go and ride around and get some laps going. Yeah, they're double wide. They're getting ready to, they're stacking up.
All right. Getting ready to go green once again here. Thad Teasley still your leader. Matt Davies in second. Same with Joseph, Ackridge, and Burton, your top 5.
And Ackridge kind of fell back from the pole there in these last couple laps, but we kind of always see him come on a little stronger, so I wouldn't worry about him, and I'd be kind of worried about that 5 car. He was pretty hot on Sunday, so I'm waiting to kind of see him maybe pour on the speed here. I know it's a completely different car, but still that same driver, and he was doing pretty good here Sunday.
And I'll tell you what, that has been quick in several races. Got to put it together and be there at the end. He'll be a challenger. Matt Davies there, looking for his first win since we've been broadcasting anyway. Here we go.
Yep.
Pace car's going to peel off. We're going to get the restart here. Thad Teasley, your leader. So you enter the restart zone here on the front stretch. Green flag flies. We're back racing here at lap 11 of 120.
That takes over that lead again.
Oh, we got issues in the back. Matty Davis in the grass.
Wow. And they're 3 wide, too. Skylar Daly was just in the middle of Peyton Holland. Peyton Holland on the inside now, 3 wide with the 97 of Corey Clark. And
Looking
they're
inside.
still there.
That's tight.
That is very tight.
They make it work.
Man, Peyton's kind of he's going by the 33 right now. He's got a head of steam on him.
Well, he's fast. He just had something happen in qualifying there. Had to start towards the rear. Oh, he's up the track. Almost contact with John Massey there.
Yeah, he's It's up by actually 16 spots already right now. The 18 of Payne Holland.
We got kind of going the wrong direction. Down to 5th is the 11 of Ackridge. I wouldn't panic so much, though. We've seen this before from Ackridge. He kind of takes care of his stuff and
Yep.
kind of waits around for when it matters.
And I kind of feel like we're seeing that with the 5 and even the 42. I mean, all 3 of them are pretty good drivers around here, and they might just be relaxing a little bit. Letting some of these guys maybe burn up their stuff early on here.
Battle for second. Sammy Joseph got a little loose, 3 and 4 there. Matt Davies will sneak back by and retake that second position.
I'd say Matt looked like he was ready to take on the 13 there, but he didn't have really any place to go. I have a feeling, though, he's going to charge up there. He's going to try and get this top spot.
We got a wreck back there behind him. Car sideways in the back, and somebody coming across the track in front of everybody. Collects a few other cars. There goes another car spinning.
Yeah, he got the 7
Trying to see
there.
that
Matt
David
Ruddock.
Esky in the 55.
Well, maybe, yeah, David. Oh, yeah, he did. He clipped him just by a hair.
You doubt me when I'm looking at him sitting backwards in turn 3.
Well, I was watching Floyd spin, and I zoomed in. I should have been on the blimp. I should have been further away.
A lot of cars involved in this one. Don Zaprina involved, David Esky, Ryan Floyd, Matthew Ruddock, and others, and crew. Let's go back and look at this caution, and does it start with the 4 of Zaprina?
I believe so, yeah.
All the
way out of
look
2,
at him.
yeah.
He's crab walking in 3 and 4. He's got some major damage on that car. Let's go back and look in turns 1 and 2 and see what happened to the 4. Going through turns 1, 3 turns. He just gets loose. Unfortunately, comes down and clips the car on the bottom of him, which I think was Floyd.
Yep. Yeah, it was Floyd.
And he shoots
Floyd,
right up the track. But then
yeah,
Floyd,
he tried to save it, but yeah, it just shot right up the track. He almost looked good there on the apron for a second.
There's Floyd down the track, gets away from everything, but unfortunately the car takes a set to the right. We've seen it again so many times with this car, and unfortunately slides down the track and collects another car. Now, I don't think that the 55 actually got hit.
He did get clipped just a hair. Right. At first, I kind of thought he may have just made that evasive maneuver and it got slipped, but no, there was a tiny clip there. It could have been a netcoat clip, but it was a.
Let's see, as he comes down the
definitely got
track.
kicked out.
No, he misses the car, and just the movement of going left and then back right to enter the corner shoots him up the track as well. The same thing, that set with the car and just sends him up the track. There was no contact. And that's so frustrating. As a driver, you miss the wreck, and the way the car is designed, turning back up the track, and it just spins into the wall. I
Yeah. No, Ryan Floyd, he's smoking for sure. He's probably done.
Right on board with the 7 of Ruddock. Let's see what he sees here. He's the car behind the 33 that gets collected here. Not as lucky as the 33.
And I'm waiting to see if any of these guys are getting out here. Okay, Michael Child's got some damage fixed. He's out. Looks like Matt Ruddock, yeah, he's going to go a lap down. Who else we got? Robert Brown. Robert Brown's still in the pits from earlier. Dalton Zaprina again. Yeah, he's hurting.
Man, that hurts.
Yeah.
Right on board the 84. If you get my reference.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Hertz.
I mean, in theory, too, that's what happened with the 84 and the 55 both. I mean, they both pretty much did exactly the same thing. Get down on the apron, shoot straight up the track. All right, coming around turn 3 now, so their pace car lights are off. They're getting ready to go green here. And we are only at lap 17.
Yes, we are. Got to reset once again. No, our leaders have not pitted yet. We're racing to lap 39 for the stage. And it's kind of the first benchmark for these guys. It's probably the first time you'll see them on pit road. So everybody's wanting these stage points as we come through 3 and 4. Gonna see the green flag this time by. Still Thad Teasley up front. Matt Davies now in second. Samuel Joseph, Travis Burton, Michael Alexis. Green flag flies. Good jump for Teasley. Davies going to jump in line in second there.
Yeah, kind of what we've already seen. I'm kind of looking for that third 3 wide. Peyton on the outside.
Peyton on the charge.
Yeah. He clears them both. He grabs 2 spots there. And actually, he's going by the 5 of Alexis now, too. I mean, yeah.
He's running along the top, able to get around Alexis. He's going to look to the outside now of Travis Burton. Side by side for second as well. Samuel Joseph, Matt Davies, side by side.
I have a feeling that's not going to slow down the 18. I mean, he's already done a 3 wide. If he gets up there, he's not going to wait for these guys to sort that out. Well, it looks like they do finally sort it out.
They do sort it out. Here comes 18, looking to the inside, though. Matt Davies in a 3. Late move. On the charge, trying to get to the front.
I can only imagine, though, what it's doing to his tires. I mean, again, he started 25th, and he is ready to take over second here.
Lap 20.
He did not clear Samuel that last lap, but yeah, looks like he got him cleared now. Thad's probably thinking, where did you come from, the 18?
Yeah, well. And he may be changing that to where are you going here in a couple laps.
Well, very true. Yeah. Again, I can't imagine the tires are pleasant from that run. I mean, yeah, we did have a lot of cautions, but still, he's been definitely pushing it. Some guys could do it, though. I've never figured out that magic formula, but you never know. Although, man, he just looked a little loose coming out of 2 there.
Side by side for third and fifth. Oh, little contact into turn 3, I think, between Davies and Joseph.
It was tight for sure. No harm, no foul. They're still drag racing. Here comes that race for the lead.
Peyton Holland to the inside, taking the lead from Thad Teasley. Lead change with the 18 out front. Oh, we got Matt Davies, sorry, having issues off turn 2. Slides to the inside, keeps going, no caution.
I was kind of waiting for that thing to shoot back up the track, but yeah, he was able to hang on to it.
His tires aren't going to like that, that's for sure.
No.
We'll see if he can hang on there.
Well, we're getting close. I mean, we got, about 16 more to go before we hit that stage, so.
16 laps to the stage. Holland out front. Thad Teasley in second. Now Samuel Joseph in third, but a distant third. Now he's under fire from the 5 of Alexis. Here he comes. We saw Alexis. He was strong here on Sunday night. Strong here once again in the Cup car. Moves to third position.
Oh, the 18 in the grass on the front straight. He's down to 5th already.
Wow.
I got to go back and see. I can only imagine he just got loose out of 3.
Let's see what happens coming off turn 4.
Well, yeah.
The 18. Okay. Oh, did he almost hit the wall, or did hit the wall and went through the grass?
I don't know if he made contact, but yeah, he did. He got loose right there.
Let's run on board the 18 real quick. He got close to hitting the wall there. Had to keep it off the wall and went through the grass. Lost a lot of momentum, but does save the car, though.
There was paper thin margins there. I think he may have scraped it. I did see a little bit of a spark. Well, we were talking about his tires, though.
Matthew Doyle crashed on the backstretch with David Esky. We stay green for now, but they are sitting on the backstretch here.
Yeah. Esky's moving, though. Doyle is still there, yeah.
Doyle's still sitting there on the backstretch. He's going to be sitting there when the leaders come by, and it triggers a caution.
He finally towed right when the caution came out.
That is very unfortunate. A little bit quicker on that toe button, and we would have avoided another caution. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, he didn't find it in time.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the 55, he is, looks like he's smoking as well, so he might be done.
I think Esky was involved in that. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Doyle just got loose on the top side of 2 there.
let's see it here. Turn 1 and 2. Going through the corner. Oh, up the track there. Oh, and it gets loose down into Esky, and they both go hard into that turn 2 wall. That was a hard hit from both of them.
And actually, it kind of looked like Esky may have downshifted, which popped the engine. I don't think the actual damage popped the engine right away. I don't know. I saw a little puff of smoke happen right after kind of got it straight, kept going again.
Yeah, I think it was the damage. I hear it right there as he's spinning around.
Yeah, that was pretty. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think Esky ever saw that coming. He was on the inside there. Jump scare for him. He's right on board the 33 here. I'm sorry, the 55.
Yeah, he didn't even have a chance to react. I mean, that thing went straight into the wall.
Caution number 4 out. We got some takers on. Well, we got a taker. We have a taker of our leaders on pit road. Ackrich deciding to get off strategy, come down pit road. Not a surprise to see him be the one that gets off strategy. We know he's one to kind of take those gambles.
Yeah, and why not? If he could get some fresh shoes here, maybe he might be able to drive through the field. I mean, we still have about 10 laps until we get there, until we get to that stage. So it could possibly happen here. Just got to be careful. You got to have that patience. You got to be. What do you always say? You got to be aggressively patient.
Well, David out there in chat says that Ackrich was definitely saving tires. This place is like sandpaper.
Yep.
You know a little bit about sandpaper, Tony.
Yeah, 80 grit. Or this is probably more like 1 grit. But yeah, this this is pretty bad.
Yeah, good seeing everybody out there in chat too. Yeah, rip Ryan Floyd for sure. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we're only down to 20 cars now on the lead lap. And as I'm going through the list of the guys that are laps down, everybody looks like they are out right now.
Yeah, I think it's Esky and Doyle.
Oh, Robert Brown, he's still out there.
Yes, he is. And he'll jump some of these guys too if he stays out there. I know Doyle had an engine expire. Not sure what happened to Sheldon. We got let's go back before we go green. Look at Sheldon Swindell. We got a notification he had some issues out there. Let's see what happens to Sheldon here. Treacherous turn 2 once again gets loose, gets down the apron, and then it just cuts right into the wall. Night over for him. He's definitely going to have some steering issues.
Well, yeah, he was showing he had the meatball, and yeah. We know this car's hard to handle, and yeah, if it gets in that pendulum swing on the rear end there, I mean, yeah, there's really nothing you can do about it. You're just hanging on. I know some guys say there's a trick where you got to hold the gas and the brake at the same time, but it's not a very intuitive trick, and I'm sure there's still a little bit of practice with that too in different circumstances with the way some of these tracks are configured.
Well, I had an extra lap with 21 Robert Brown. He's going to be your lucky dog this time, this caution by, and being that he's the only lap car running, I think he'll rack up some lucky dogs here if we get some more cautions. So
he just needs 14 more cautions, then he'll be in the lead lap.
No problem.
Well, and we're going to be getting one soon enough here.
We are. This is going to be kind of a shootout. Lap 39? So about a 9-lap shootout to the end of the stage for these guys. We'll see who gets these stage points as we come off turn 4 into the restart zone. Troy Sands, Skylar Daly. Sorry, I was looking at Pat Teasley, Michael Alexich.
Pat shoots out like a cannon.
He does. Alexich holds on to second. Samuel Joseph third. The battle's on behind him. Here comes Holland back to the top for 5th spot. Now looking to the inside.
And that caution, I think, kind of actually helped Peyton there, too. Maybe kind of cooled off those tires after that ride in the grass. But I have a feeling that the 5 has been kind of on the save platform a little bit, so he might be able to give that a little run here. kind of keeping an eye on that 11. He restarted, I believe, 15th or 16th, and he should have some new shoes.
Looking forward. Run the Dr. Pepper colors. Now, this is something
Yeah.
I can get behind.
There you go.
Definitely love me some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
kind of a-
touch the apron.
it's like a black scheme Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
I've always kind of struggled with the colors for Dr. Pepper, paint schemes and stuff, just because I'm not a big fan of the maroon color.
We got a lead change.
We do.
Lexich gets by. I kind of felt like it was going to happen. Yeah, he was able to make that pass in turn 1 and 2 there, cut the low side, and was able to get around that there.
All right, so the 5 Alexis goes to the lead.
Kind of surprised though, Braxton. Maybe with those new shoes, I'm kind of waiting. He is pulling up through the field. He's up to 12th now. He did get by quite a few guys back there. Trying to sneak back at least into the top 10, make it worth your while.
Close off turn 4 right there between him and the 35 of Josef.
Yeah, I don't think Peyton's got the tire right now. I think even though he may have gotten him cooled off, I don't think he's got the drive right now. He may have burned him up.
Again, that good run off the top of turn 2, able to hang on to 3rd position now.
I mean, you can see though, 18. I mean, he's running a really good mid corner there, and he's kind of getting a nice roll, but he's still hurting on exit.
Well, you're getting that the draft of the car in front of you, and it's hard to do anything. And 35 running a very smart line there to kind of take away that top lane.
Yeah, actually, I just saw Peyton get a little loose there in the middle of 1 and 2. So,
Are either one of us shocked that Alexis is leading? He was so good on Sunday night. Oh, we got him close back here for, is that Jacob Booth, Skylar Daly, CJ Gates? Or sorry, Booth, Gates, and Matt Davies right there together.
yeah, they're duking it out right now.
Is that 19 car we were talking about?
Yep. I don't think that's the Baconator car.
I don't think it is. But he is cooking. Moving forward.
Yeah. Well, the other guy that's cooking is that Braxton Ackridge. He has finally snuck himself back into the top 10 here, so still kind of driving forward. He is running out of laps, though. I don't know if he's going to – he might be able to get Skylar here, but I think that's probably where his run's going to end. So we don't have much laps left.
19 of Jacob Booth, you're right. We're coming into 2 to go on the stage. Booth right there behind Matt Davies gets in that wake, and you can just see the car take off. Not much you can do at that point. You hear him shifting too here, Tony. That's another thing with this next gen, shifting. He does get to the inside of Davies this time, though. Comes off the corner.
Little loose.
Try to finish that pass, but gets loose, and that momentum on the top is going to open the door for the 42 of Gates.
Oh, I was going to say, if Gates got by him, too, that's just such a sinky feeling. You're trying to get under him.
They're both up the track. I thought Gates was going to sneak in there 3 wide, but I think he thought better of it.
That should be it. I'm waiting for that yellow.
And that is going to be it. The 5 of Alexis is going to win the stage here tonight.
Not thrown yet. Yeah,
39 and 78. Oh, the completion of 39, Tony. They just completed 39.
okay, I got you.
You threw me off. So caution is out for the stage.
Yeah.
The 5 of Alexis is going to win the stage tonight. Stage 1, anyway. What some racing back there. There's some great racing back there in the middle half of the top 10.
Yeah, it was, for sure. And yeah, Braxton did get around the 12 there. So those tires, I don't know if that taking those tires was probably the best strategy for him. He probably would have been better off if he stayed out there, but he's probably out there having some fun.
Well, the question is, does he stay out here?
Yeah.
I know he's going to have older tires, but he needs to make up for that set he burned, right? Or do we not care about that? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I think out here, I think it's probably a death sentence, to be honest. Because if for some reason, if you do go green, and they have gone green here. I mean, again, we had some really good green flag run in here on Sunday, so I mean, it could happen. I don't know if I'd want to gamble. It looks like he's lining up. Looks like he's going in. So, oh man, I was wrong. He's out. He's staying out.
All right, so Alexis Ackridge's going to stay out. Everybody else, Alexis leads them down to pit road.
Yeah, Robert Brown stayed out. Obviously, he's got the probably get the wave around here or another lucky dog. And you're right too about Robert. He has kind of leapfrogged everybody else that is kind of already out the race. So he is the leader of the lap down cars. He still is going to be 14 laps after he gets the lucky dog this time around. But
all right, well, Ackridge's going to stay on those older tires. We'll see how that works out for him. Alexis back up front. Peyton Holland gains a few positions on pit road. Is going to line up second of the guys that came down pit road.
the question is now, how long do you think Braxton can hang on to this leader, especially with Alexis starting on his outside?
Well, probably not too long. I think there's tires, even with a couple laps, is going to be.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
If he can hang out in the top 5, top 10 for the second, if he can finish in the top 10 in the second stage, I'll consider it kind of a wash.
Well, true.
I mean, but even then, he was what? He was running 5th or something when he came to pit road and decided to get off strategy. So,
yeah. The other car I'm looking at is behind Braxton right now, that 18. He does not have a whole field to work his way through, and he's going to be starting right behind Braxton. So he's got some speed tonight. Now he's got equal tire strategy. So I think Michael's going to have a little bit of competition up front here.
All righty. 2x2, Ackridge out front with those older tires. Let's see the tire. What is the tire difference? Let's see. His last stop was on lap 28, and then
I think
stopped on 42. So
yeah, like 12 laps.
12, 14 laps somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, 14, man. Yeah, because it did take him a little while to get around into pit road this time.
Yeah, so there's going to be a difference here. Let's see how big of a difference here as they come down to the restart zone. Get ready for the green flag. Ackridge leads them to green. Good jump for the 11.
I'm even happier to see there wasn't any wheel spin there. That's always something you got to worry about when you got a little bit older tires.
Alexis comes across in front of Holland to take over second there. Holland looking to the top. They're trying to roll the top like he's been doing. He's loose. Getting swamped by the field here, left and right.
Yeah. 3 wide. He's going to leave the sandwich Jacob Booth and CJ Gates on the outside.
We've seen that
sort of sorted out. Yeah, CJ kind of let him go, it looks like.
18's been out of shape a couple times tonight, on edge. Which is odd to say because, I mean, it's just fixed setups. The setups are the same. Driving it a little bit differently.
Well, I mean, I could see it, especially after the run he had getting all the way up to second or even first there for a tad. But, man, I'm really shocked he's that loose this early, although with a little bit of cold tires. Patience.
The Lexich looking forward at your leader. Ackridge still hasn't got to him yet. So Ackridge with that clean air, maximizing that clean air out front.
We do know the clean air is pretty good, but yeah, I'm surprised it's doing that big of a deficit right now, especially with the 14-lap difference here.
Look at Jacob Booth up in the 5th spot. He's got company right now, the 18 behind him, but doing a good job. Climbed up 9 positions. Going the right direction.
Yep, no Baconator, but yeah, he's moving up. Oh, man. Got a little loose though as we were talking about him. Travis Burton getting underneath him right now.
Be careful.
Peyton Holland already went by.
Be careful with your words, Tony. We saw Sunday, you know.
Well, you brought him up first, so I mean, I'm blaming that one on you. So I'm calling on numbers. I don't even want to call out names anymore. I just, I don't want to cause any cursing.
Oh, almost 3 wide back here behind him. Michael Childs, Corey Clark. Close racing into the corner.
Yeah, was that was Matty Davis? I think he got a little tight up there and almost took out. Was that Michael Childs? Yeah, Michael Childs in the meat, or no, Michael Childs in the purple car. Corey Clark is in the green car. Purpley pink car.
Which Corey Clark, I think, was in a red car last week. It's hard to
I know.
Oh, Matty Davis having some issues off the corner there. It's going to allow Kyle Cortez to sneak by on the outside. Up front, we got a side-by-side Troy Sand, CJ Gates. Racing for position. That's an 8th spot.
Alexich did finally get around Braxton, and yeah, Braxton, unfortunately, he is. The tires are starting to show. He's falling back.
He's falling back to 4th. We got a car sideways. Is that Corey Clark off of turn 2? Hangs on to it.
I'm sure Braxton's kind of maybe waiting for another caution here. Maybe he can kind of get that. Maybe get another set of shoes out there. Try to play that off-sequence game again.
So right now, your leader, Michael Alexich, in the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, leading Thad Teasley in his number 13 Chevrolet.
Kind of calm. I got Michael Childs working on Charles Whitehead, though. Going under him in 3 and 4. He's still working on him. Not clear yet. Whitehead's getting a good run on the outside.
Right. He's way up high in 1 and 2, though. Way up into the marbles, into the wall just a little bit there. Going to gather it up, and we stay green.
Wow.
Behind him, Matty Davis having all kind of issues as well off turn 2. This car's not handling well at all.
Well, like I said, I mean, 1 and 2, it's very big. There's a lot of wide open track there too, and it can kind of be deceiving of where you really want to enter and exit. I have yet to find what really the ideal line going through there, and I know there's plenty of options as well, but you definitely don't want to get up in the marbles like we just saw.
Oh, we got contact between Matty Davis and who is that? Skylar Daly, maybe? Landa Rainey right there together with him?
Yeah.
No, Chris Everett. Sorry, Chris Everett right there with him. Samuel Yosef. What is Yosef doing back here?
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, how did the 35 get all the way back there? Oh, man, Matty just tapped the wall again.
So they took him at the Hornet's Nest back here in the middle part of the pack, and, well, that's what you get. It's wild and crazy back here at times.
Well, I'm looking at pit times.
Oh, we got somebody sliding down the backstretch.
It's Kyle Cortez.
Cortez goes around off turn 2. Caution flies. Number 6 out with.
Well, I think I know what happened to Samuel Yosef. His pit stop was 3.5 seconds. So you know what that means. He didn't take any tires.
Yeah, but wouldn't that put him towards the front?
Yeah, but because of the long run, he probably fell back because he's still running on. I don't think he's actually pitted for tires as of yet. So he's gone 55 laps on the original set of shoes here.
Let's go back and see what happened to this caution in the 88 of Cortez. Coming off turn 2. We're going to see another situation of the car just getting loose. Yes, I believe we are. And unfortunately, I think it was Corey Clark. It was right there. Was that Corey Clark that was with him?
I'm going back and look here. Yeah, there was yes. Corey Clark behind him. Yeah, oh yeah.
Nowhere to go. This car gets loose in front of him. We're right on board with Clark here. Looking forward. 88's loose, and just right in front of him.
Yeah, Corey's got a little bit of right front damage there. Obviously from that. Probably not too bad, but you know, it always worries me when you get that right front though. You never know if it's going to mess up the toe or screw that front drive.
We got a black flag for Robert Brown before the caution came out. Let's go back and see what happened to the 21.
I think he pitted the way before.
He was coming to pit road, and I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him kind of pull in. Well, this is that pit stop though. Yeah, and Braxton did come in and get some shoes there. I assumed he probably would be doing that.
Ackridge and Cortez in for damage fixed. Skylar Daly comes in as well as the 12. Obviously has some damage to fix. He's still sitting there.
Yeah. All right, well, that is caution 6. Our next stage is what, 79? Or 78? I think 78, right? Yeah, 78. So a little over 20 laps to go before we get there. Oh, Samuel's in there chatting again. I just see his name popped in. He double dipped. He pitted, then went back for more fuel. Drive. Don't be texting.
Double dipping.
Remember what happened last week, Samuel? Pepperidge Farmer remembers.
That's right. We had some fun with him last week.
That's right, yeah. All right, so we've got Alexic still on the front row with Thad. We've been seeing this story for a little while now, haven't we?
Who's it? Oh, that's Matt LaRiviere. I remember from last week. He said, Samuel, I used my phone under caution too. It's okay.
Well, I mean, under yellow is fine, but last week I don't think it was under yellow when he was texting.
Was it not either? I mean, even then though, there's still a lot going on under caution. So I double dipped. Well, Michael Alexis looking to double dip, Tony, trying to get 2 wins here at Texas. Got the Sunday win, trying to get this win here on Tuesday. Looking strong so far. He's going to have some competition, though, if depending on how the strategy works out, or if you get Alexis or CJ Gates. Peyton Hollins look fast. If he can settle that car down a little bit and go forward. He's starting on the inside on this restart, though. We'll see what happens. Pace cars off. They come down to the start-finish line, lap 57. We go green. Good restart for the outside of the 13 of Teasley. He hangs with the 5 of Alexis pretty well here on this start.
Yeah, they're matching pretty good energy here. And I just have a feeling, though, Michael probably wants he definitely wants a race like Sunday. I think he wants it to go kind of green as well. I think that really, that benefited him. Although, if you remember, he was one of the guys that got caught on a late race pit road.
Look at this run by the 13 off the top, down into turn 3, side by side with the 5 of Alexis for the lead.
Not quite there. Still battling, though.
Still hanging on that quarter panel.
Oh, Peyton Holland up into the wall.
He's in the wall in turn 1. I saw CJ Gates get off the track there. I wonder if there's something together there maybe happened.
I'm going to go back and take a look here.
You stay green with the 18 off the pace up the track in turns 1 and 2. Side by side still for the lead, though. The battle is on. Now Teasley to the inside of Alexis through 3 and 4. He's going to squeeze him coming off the corner. Can't quite clear. They're still side by side as they hit the line.
Oh, man. Wow.
Into
Back
one.
to Holland. Yeah, Holland didn't actually, he had Jacob Booth right behind him. No contact, but it looked like the car just shot right up into the track, right when they were across the start-finish line.
Still racing side by side for the lead. Teasley going to cut him off. Here comes the 5, though. Trying to look back to the inside. Teasley covers that off into 3.
Oh, man.
These guys are racing like it's the last lap, and I love it. It's exciting. We got a battle for 4th as well. CJ Gates and the 19 of Jacob Booth.
Yeah, the two of them, they're kind of duking around when they were around painting there, too. So, yeah, they're still trying to make something happen back here.
Gates up the track just a little bit. It's going to allow Booth to get a run down the straightaway and clear. And here comes Michael Childs on Travis Burton behind him.
They're racing pretty hot and heavy right now. Ooh, who's that in the grass?
Is that Cortez? Chris Whitehead? Charles Whitehead. Oh, he's up on the track in front of the... Whew, that was a moment.
That was.
For the 97 Corey. Oh, and he does clip somebody. Peyton Holland hard into the wall in turn 1 and 2. Now he slides down the track into the car. We're still green here.
Wow.
We are still green.
Yeah.
As the car sitting on the inside of the turn 1. And now the caution comes out as Peyton Holland sitting on the track on the bottom of turn 1 and 2, smoking. Done for the night, Holland is.
And I want to say I did see the 44. He may have slapped the wall a lap prior, and I wonder if that messed with the toe of the car because, yeah, he went straight down into the infield. And, that's when the calamity really ensued.
Caution number 7 out tonight. Let's go back and look and see what happened to start all this. I think it was the 44 Whitehead getting in the grass on the straightaway here.
Yeah.
Start with the 44 here. Coming off turn 4. Gets loose. Bad trajectory into the grass. Gets him loose again. He cuts through the infield. You see him sliding, trying to control the car. Slides up in front of the traffic, and we were like, oh, that was a close one. We're glad he didn't collect anybody else there. And unfortunately, here comes the 18. Into the wall.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. The 18 was a very strong car tonight.
Man.
I'm trying to go back, too, because, again, I could have sworn I saw Charles tap the wall. Okay, he did. At lap 61 on the exit of 2 there. He hit the wall really hard, and I wonder if that maybe it broke something to initially cause that ride down down the infield there.
He slides up the track, and the 97 barely misses him. He tries to get back going, and the 18's coming with a head of steam. And hard into the outside wall.
Yeah, right after that wall slap, he got a little loose in 4, and then yeah, that's what kind of caused that ride down the infield. Man.
Well, that's one of our contenders who was having issues already. I mean, he had that issue on the front stretch. As a matter of fact, does it show? Let's see, CJ Gates, I think, clipped Steve. But this had nothing to do with that, I don't think. No, because 18 was ahead of him at the time.
Right, yeah. But Jacob was right behind Peyton when that happened.
Yeah. So let's...
But Jacob didn't make contact. Again, it could have been one of those weird arrow things.
Let's watch the 18 here. Let's see. He just gets loose on the straightaway.
Yeah, I know. It was so wild.
Really
he just shot right up. Although we have seen that with another driver in our Monday Night League where it just goes straight up the track for whatever reason.
Yeah, but he got loose on that.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no bacon to hold you there.
So odd.
KBG out there cheering on Zukowski, of course. Just watching some of the chat. Happy to have you guys out there. It's been an entertaining, exciting race so far, as we expected. Lap 66. We are looking at lap 78. Or 76. What is it? 78 for our second stage. So about 12 laps from now.
Yep. Little meat on the bone. Braxton Ackridge, I believe, has got the fresh tires of that group here, and he's sitting 7th right now. But out of the top 5, he's got the freshies, with Skylar Daly right next to him, with also an equal set of freshies. I should say fresher, maybe not super fresh, but
semi-freshies.
They're better than the guys they're in front of. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. That Teasley, though, your leader, able to get it away from Alexis there on that last run. Some great racing up front between those guys, and so Teasley looking strong. Got Matt Davies hanging around in the top 5 most of the night. CJ Gates has made his way up to 4th. I expect him to be a factor here. Samuel Joseph back into the top 6. Troy Sand right there as well. And I saw some guys in chat, not in Discord, talking about how to pronounce Sand's last name. If it's Sandy, I'm gonna call him Sandy. Let us know. Green flag's out.
Bad takes over. 32 goes with him. Michael, we saw Michael kind of get that drive a little later on here, but he's running out if he wants some more stage points. I mean, he dominated that first stage, so well, I shouldn't say dominated, but he won it.
A little bit of a shake-up back there behind him. Everybody's good, though.
Yeah. Here comes the 35 now, looking at the 5.
Yeah, Samuel Joseph on the move. Matt Davies takes over second.
Sam has been on both ends of the racetrack. It's like every time I see him, it's like, where is he? Oh, he's in the front. Oh, no, now he's in the back. Is there 2 35s out there?
He's everywhere. Yeah, I know. It's he's even in chat. I don't know. Might be about 5 of them.
So, yeah, there's 3 at least. Just kind of waiting for some moves here. Braxton gets by Troy.
Yeah, a little bit of gap there. Ackridge looking at this battle for 4th and 5th in front of him between Gates and Joseph.
God, CJ just got a little loose there and kind of really brought Braxton up there. Braxton's got the tire. He just got to have the patience right now. Patiently aggressive. He can get there. You can still see him at least. And I believe he's got plenty of time maybe to get there.
To the inside of Gates he comes.
Alexis running high. The 33 or 32 Matt Davis just cracked the wall right behind Thad.
Right aboard the Chumba Casino number 35, Samuel Joseph looking forward to their top 3. There's Alexis right in front of him, Davies and Teasley all right there together.
Yeah, the top 6 kind of pulled away from Troy Sand. Troy's kind of on his own little island. You got a little battle brewing between Skylar Davey and Chris Everett right behind him.
Got a good run by the 35. Does he take it here? 5 kind of goes defensive into 3. Joseph going to go to the outside. 5 slides up in front of him.
There's a 42 now, mixing it up. 11's got nowhere to go. Is he going to try for a 3 wide? I think he's smarter than that. Yeah, he stays there. He stays back.
Not time for that yet. Not go time quite yet. 42 up the track, though, into the side of the 35, right in front of the 11. 42 goes around and hits the wall in turns 1 and 2. Will that trigger a caution? No, he stays straight for now.
Wow.
We've seen that break a toe link. Another problem for one of our contenders. The 42 Gates going to have some major damage to that left rear.
It's definitely hurt him for stage points, but yeah, the car doesn't look like it's too bad shape.
I don't know. I think he's probably got more
damage. There's kind words.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the 42 got the rough end of that, but the 42 is kind of triggered that getting up the track into the 35 as well. The 11 just had no time to react there.
Yeah. And yeah, CJ's got he's got a couple scuffs on the front and rear of that left side of the car, but other than that, it doesn't look too bad.
We'll see if he can get fixed up and get back into this battle. Meanwhile, 35 of Joseph on the back half of the top 4 that kind of pulled away after this. Actually, here comes Skylar Daly around Ackridge. Troy Sand also got around Ackridge and all of that.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, yeah, that little damage was yeah, we got a yellow.
Caution, the 97 Corey Clark.
I heard an apology by the 21 out there, so I think the 21 and 97 may have had a little issue. Green on green car crime.
You know, I've always heard green's an unlucky, you don't want to run a green race car.
And I always want to run a green race car. What are you trying to say?
Well, that might explain some of your struggles at times.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
Yeah, it's superstition.
It is.
All right, let's go back and look at this caution here between the 97 and 21. Coming out of turn 1 and 2. 21 up the track. Oh, gets loose down into the 97, turns him around on the backstretch.
Yeah, he missed the wall. Unfortunately, he did not miss the 97. Although, did he crack the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Right on board the 21 here. Robert Brown gets loose off the corner. The back end actually catches the back of the 97, turns him around into the wall, sliding down the backstretch. And he hit the outside wall, but did stay off the outside wall.
Yeah. Ooh, all right.
And on board the 97, you see this. Off the corner. Pretty good hit to the left front there, and even the left rear as he come around. Now, this might be a big break for CJ Gates to get some of that damage fixed.
Well, he's in, yeah. So I assume, yeah, he's getting a little bit fixed, especially, too, they're going to be having that the second stage here in a few laps. So there's going to be a very short, maybe 2-lap shootout, maybe even a 1-lap shootout for that final stage.
$13 and $5 has been an awesome battle. That was a great battle between the two of those. And I'm sure it's probably not over.
It's not over.
We're not at the end of the race yet. It's not over. But that's what LaRiviere saying out there in chat. And I agree. That was a lot of fun to watch between those two. And even 4th and 5th battle, there's been some great battles throughout the pack.
Yep.
And using that top side, I was wondering if that was going to be the case. We saw that with Sunday night in the O'Reilly race, and I was wondering with this car if that was going to be the case on the outside, and it sure is. I mean, you can wrap the top really good, get a run off the corner, and it really pays off.
Well, clean air and momentum. I mean, yeah, they're two big factors out here, and yeah, with that outside line, not only can you get maybe a little hint of that clean air, you get that momentum, especially on these restarts. I think the outside line is really the lane you want to start in, especially too because you're not really going full speed when that yellow drops, or when the green drops, I should say. So you could kind of almost full throttle through 1 and 2.
You said you want the outside though?
I would say to me, I think the outside. Well, if you were the leader, I think the outside is really where you want to start.
If you're the leader keeps taking the inside, and I think the reason is because it's a short way around. If you can pretty much full throttle around the corner, why not take the shorter way around? Take the bottom.
Well, but you remember though too, Thad started second, and what did he do on lap 1? He ran the outside line, and he took the lead right away. So I kind of feel like the outside really. Although I'm surprised he's on the inside now. So I don't know.
But if you can clear the second place car on the restart like you usually can, you can run whatever lane you want to.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
But you do get the draft. I think the draft is the bigger factor down the backstretch there. I don't know. That is the debate that's always had. You're getting these restarts, but the leader's been taking the inside the whole time.
Yep.
Which I don't know if they have the option of choosing the outside. So that might be a mute
right.
point.
That's true too. Yeah. Very true. All right. Well, it's going to be what? 1-lap shootout? 2-lap shootout?
2-lap shootout. Remember, it's the completion of lap
right.
79. Green flag is out. Sorry, completion of lap 78. So it is a 1-lap shootout. 78, right?
Yeah.
So this is it. For the stage points, the 12 of Thaddeus Frill, Matt Davies has put his name in it. Here he comes to the inside.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I mean, it was starting to get heated up, and here he comes.
Inside in 3 and 4 for the final time for this stage point, for this stage win. Is it going to be Davies? Is it going to be Teasley? We're going to find out off turn 4. Davies with a great run off the corner. He's going to get him at the line. Davies is going to win this stage here tonight. Oh, sorry. No, it's a completion of lap 79. No, completion of lap 78.
Could have been lap 78. He may have extended it once just because of that other caution. Man, I'll tell you though, Matt did a great job though, holding him off though, even the lap prior.
Looking for some confirmation there, but Davies leading now. He's leading second up the track, and now the caution comes out.
There it is. Is he waiting for the field to finish, I wonder? No, I don't know.
No, 10th.
Yeah, it's
10th.
usually 10th.
Which was,
regardless, I think our top 10, I don't think anybody in the top 10 really had changed positions.
Davies going to come home as your stage 2 winner.
Okay, and James got the toughest job out there. He just said he was a little late throwing that caution. So no worries, no worries, James.
Yeah.
You got the hardest job in the business out there right now.
Well, the thing is with the stage, it doesn't, we deal with this too, so it doesn't really matter. You score the top 10 as they cross the line anyway.
Right.
So it's not going to change the results if it's a little late or whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, position-wise, I guess it may matter as far as when they line up to come to pit road or whatever, but stage-wise, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I've been a little late throwing a caution too, but I was out there driving, and that was at the Glen actually when I did it. It happens.
Well, you've been late for a couple things, so.
Well,
Well.
Nobody's nerf it, I guess, right?
Here they come to pit road. Davies going to lead them down. Teasley, Yosef, Alexic, and Ackridge. Well, I mean, I was talking about being late. I had to take a little excursion last night.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, you're right. We all got it.
It happens to everybody. And you know what? The older you get, the more you do it. So I'll throw you that little tidbit.
Yeah, well, I'm finding that out myself. We got a couple cars stayed out. CJ Gates, Corey Clark.
Yeah.
Gonna stay out.
Well, I wonder if CJ actually got all that damage fixed for him to be staying out. Because I know he definitely pitted the lap prior, or the caution prior, and it was only a couple laps ago. So the car looks clean from what I'm seeing. That whole left side, I don't see any scratches.
Tony, we had a mad dash off pit road there. I was kind of watching for any speeding police notifications, and well, so far so good for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, what did we have? I think we had, 7 on Sunday? I mean, there was quite a bit. And I know it screwed up a lot of guys' races, but they've been pretty good out here tonight. Do these cars have speedometers? Maybe that's the reason? No, I'm just kidding. I know they don't. Well, I mean, they do, but they don't.
No, they don't. They got lights. A lot of them were complaining about the lights.
Well, I mean, in iRacing, though, we get the little cheat sheet box that tells us exactly how fast we're going. I mean,
and that still doesn't stop them. So
that's
imagine
true,
if you took that away, we might have some more issues.
Well, I always read in the forum that, it's like that in real life. Okay.
Well, it's not like that in real life. I don't think they allow the speed. So where's the realism there, iRacing? I'm just saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Corey Clark stayed out as well. I don't know if we mentioned him. He's had his fair share of a little incidents tonight too. So let's see, when did he pit? He pitted at lap 65. So he's got some of the oldie tires out there right now.
Talking about realism. Sorry, I just went back to that. What about driving through cars on pit road? Because we had a little bit of that on this last stop as well. Imagine if you had to actually dodge cars on pit road. Leaks could handle it. I don't think official could handle it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Don't tease me. I would love to go back to the NR 2003 days.
All right, we're getting ready for this restart here. CJ Gates, Corey Clark stayed out. Travis Burton first off pit road. Matt Davies, Thad Teasley, Joseph, Alexich, Ackridge, Booth, and Skylar Daly, your top 10.
Worried about Corey and some wheel spin here. Keep it under wraps, Corey.
Let's see how difficult this is going to be for these guys up front. They come off turn 4, enter the restart zone. Trying to roll up to speed. So far, so good for the guys on old tires. Now, I'll tell you what, third, Travis Burton did not get a good start.
No, he did, yeah. Actually, it looks like Corey was kind of a little bit hesitant to get to that throttle, but it was better than spinning him.
All right,
Yeah,
Clark's
3
gonna
wide,
give
they're
him-
going right by him.
Yeah, they'll get plenty of room knowing he's off strategy there. Oh, somebody into the inside wall. Is that Chris Everett with issues back there? Number
99.
He is
He bounced off of Skylar Daly.
rolling to a stop, I thought, here. But we're going to stay green so far.
They were 3 wide.
Still trying to go 3 wide.
Well, we have got 45, 46 to go. So time is ticking, or laps are ticking, but again, you got to survive. Patience.
Jace
Still
with a
plenty of
pretty-
laps.
Pretty good lead here over second
Yeah.
place Thad Teasley.
Well, CJ's really, he's only down, 6 laps compared to the field as far as tire strategy. But of those 6 laps, probably 5 of them were under caution. So he's probably does not have a horrible wear. Yeah, Tyler
Who's that?
Brown. That was, Travis Burton. Sorry, not Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown's the guy from the other night. They're both TB, so I mean that's typical of me.
He was up the track off turn 2, way off the throttle. Lost a ton of momentum, falls behind Alexich, who's back up to 4th.
And actually, they're starting to run down CJ again. Though I can't imagine CJ's got that much of a difference as far as tire wear, just because a lot of those laps were under caution. And the car looks clean. He should be, he should be okay at least as far as damage goes.
Michael Child's going around Skylar Daly for 9th.
Yeah, those two have been running together quite a bit this whole race here.
Landon Rainey with issues in 3 and 4. He's still sitting there, spinning halfway on the track in 3. Still sitting there, We're going to get another caution because of this. He's going to pull up the track. He's going to be on track as the leaders come by. Here we go. Oh, he pulls up in front of the field. Caution is out, but he pulls up in front of the field, causes them to scatter.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. That got my blood pressure up. Oh, we got somebody spinning there in 4. It's Matty
He was trying to
Davis.
get up the hill. I don't know if the car got stuck.
Just back off the track and turn it around. You got plenty of room on the apron here, at least in 3 and 4. Maybe not so much in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, you got plenty of room down there. Back it up, turn it around, and get it going.
Oh, my gosh. I think Matty Davis was the only one to get into him.
Well, we saw it coming from a mile away because those guys are kind of surprised going into 3, I believe.
Well, the sad thing too, he was actually he was trying to avoid Robert Brown, who got really loose in front of him, and that's what originally caused Landon to spin in the first place.
Let's see what happened to Landon in 3 and 4 here. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot going on the backstreet. What was all that? Let's back it up a little.
Robert looked like he was doing a slalom back there.
Well, first off, Robert Brown coming off turn 2. We've seen this. He's had issues off turn 2 all night. Gets loose. And here comes Landon Rainey. Sees it come up the track and back down the track. So he turns right to miss him. Slides to the inside wall there. Slides to a stop. And he does actually, I guess he rolls down the track part of the way. And he gets back on the gas.
It looks like he was trying to climb the hill, and I think you were right. He should have put it in reverse instead of trying to get the momentum to get back up the hill on the banking there.
He's right on board with their leaders as they come through. Oh man, the 13 of Teasley, heart and throat moment there.
Well, the 32 of Matt Davies. Wow.
Yeah, let's back that up because I was wondering he went low. He had to split him. Oh, he thought that was. Oh my goodness! Talk about that's a Days of Thunder moment, right through the smoke.
100%, yeah. And I'll tell you, Thad drifted right at the top side of the track there and did not hit the wall. I mean, that's some good driving by those guys up front.
Oh,
That's
wait a minute.
amazing that nobody hit him.
Matt Davies driving backwards on the track. Let's see here when he comes through here.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Matty was the only one that did get
Did get
collateral
caught.
there.
Backwards against the wall and just continues. He does his best Kyle Busch impersonation.
Yeah.
Impersonation.
Well,
One
well,
of those words.
you can see him too. He kinks left, or he kinks right to kind of get back up the track to get on top of the 24 there, and the 24 spins right at the same time he's coming around and just clips him. Oh. He almost had it. He almost missed him as well.
Well, through all that, guess who gets the lucky dog?
Mr. Landon, is it
Mr.
no,
21, Robert
yeah,
Brown.
it's Robert Brown. Which I'm amazed. How did he not get a loss of control throughout that as well?
Because the caution come out a half a lap afterwards
well,
with the 24
well,
sitting on 24 sitting on the track in 3.
well, too, and
So
I
he's
you
able
know,
to
I
gather
guess-
it up, get off the wall, keep it going, and by the time the caution come out, it's like, oh, it was another issue.
Well, and I guess yeah, too. Robert he didn't really go off track. He did all that slalom sliding, and he stayed actually in the racing surface. Well,
Well, like I said, even so, it was half a lap later.
yeah,
The caution actually flew. So
wow. And Robert's 23 laps down. I mean, he was 14 laps down at one point, but yeah, his program is not. He's not going any further forward. Let's just say. Although he might be able to. Chris Everett isn't on the track right now, so he can possibly get by him for another spot.
all right, well, we're going back racing. Looking at the chat, got Abigail out there. Dadgum. Yep. That's one of my favorite words. You hear that a lot around here. All right, pace car's off. We got CJ Yates out front with those older tires. Thad Teasley back up beside him now, but another great jump for CJ on this restart. Matt Davies going to pull to the inside of Teasley and maybe take away that spot. They didn't have to come in and change pants.
Nope.
Right back at it. These
How many more?
professionals that they are, they put that behind them and get right back on the horse.
How many more seconds is that going to take on the pit stop to do the pants change?
Yeah. Well, we got some racing back here. Ackridge, Booth, side by side. I had to battle for the lead. And I think it's coming too.
I know, yeah. You can see maybe CJ starting to lose that edge he's having right now.
Gates
Wiggling a
looking
little
at-
bit.
Oh no, 19 of Jacob Booth sideways on the backstretch. Oh no, of course, behind him losing it, getting into him as the caution comes out. What was that? Zukowski in the 60 or 40 getting a piece of that. John Massey ends up with a meatball flag. I guess he got a piece of it as well.
Well, and I heard an apology to Samuel too, though, but I don't know. Oh, maybe it was Michael Child. Maybe gave him a little tap there. Wasn't involved in the caution though.
Well, let's get back and see. We saw Booth get loose off the
Yeah.
corner. See if it was by himself or did he have help?
Yeah, no, it was all by himself.
Off the corner. Looks like he got a little tight, had a lot of wheel in it, and got loose.
Yep.
Directed the right, locked it down, did the right thing. Unfortunately, of course, behind him trying to slow down for it as well.
I don't know what happened to Maverick over there. He banked right. And I mean, the thing just got weird loose.
Let's look and see what happens. Zukowski here. He's right on board. Maverick here. He got on the brakes and it did the whole shoot right thing.
It was the brakes. Oh.
Yeah. They don't have brakes in airplanes, though. I don't.
Well, if they had
Jets,
improved,
fighter jets.
if they had improved the brakes,
The air brake.
if they improved the brakes, the throttle, and the steering on this car, you might actually have a decent car. Oh, and the aero
Man,
and the
there was
damage.
It's a lot. Like I said, he got on the brakes and turned a little right because he didn't want to shoot down the track, and that's exactly what happened after the fact.
Yeah. Oh.
And then John Massey with a little bit of it as well. Looks like.
Yeah.
He's right on board. Massey. Yeah, he's got meatball. He's got some big issues. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Oh, Hawaiian Punch car. I like that too. Oh,
Really?
man. Oh, man, he got pushed down to the wall. That's surprising. I gave him a meatball though.
Well,
What do you mean? Oh, really? Oh, really? I like Hawaiian Punch.
well, no, I thought he was. I see him still in the Slurpee car. So
Oh, well, I could go for one of those two. I guess I'm not really picky.
I'm gonna re-download. I mean, I see it on stream now. Yeah, he's in the Hawaiian Punch car. I love
Yeah.
Hawaiian Punch.
I do too. Hey, they got this new flavor, and they're not paying me, so whatever. But they got this new flavor, the watermelon. What's it called? Well, I forgot whatever it is. It's watermelon bomb or watermelon blast or something like that. That's not what it's called, but it's something. Anyway, it's really good. The watermelon flavor. I like a good watermelon flavor in a drink. As a matter of fact, that's usually what I get at Sonic. I'll get a watermelon. I like to get watermelon cherry together, to be honest with you, but I like watermelon slushy from Sonic as well.
Sounds pretty good. You know, if they got it in powder form, I'm all over it. But
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
it probably starts in powders form. So does that work? for you?
it probably does. But you got to sell it. You know, like the Gatorades, like I bought. You know.
Well, they got powdered mix. You can, other than Gatorade, there's lemonade out there. There's
Oh yeah, I get a lot of that too. Yeah. You know, I'm a DIY guy. You know, I even got to mix my own drinks.
Abigail says it's a fun expression of shock. Yes, it is. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. I hear it all. Dadgummit. And of course,
CJ Gates still holding strong out front.
he is. That's why I was reading the chat. It's a big dangerous. He said, "Glad Gates made it." That's KBG out there. Yeah, he's. That was a heart and throat moment for all those guys.
Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, these guys were able to kind of handle it.
Senior Joseph says, "Just a love tab," I guess from the 23. Spreading the love out there.
It looked a little minor, so yeah, you're all right.
Lucky dog this time by Landon Rainey, going to get back on the lead lap. That's going to put 15 cars on the lead lap. And CJ Gates, like you said, still leading out here. 35 laps to go. As they enter the restart zone. Another great jump for the 42 of Gates. Did we see Gates smack the wall off of turn 2 on the inside? Now he's leading.
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, and then he pitted that next caution and was able to get patched up and took tires at that point, and that's what gave him the lead.
Guess it wasn't as bad as we thought.
Yeah. And now he's just enjoying that clean air. Again, I don't think he's really got a whole big tire difference just because a lot of those the lap differences were cautions.
Battle for second. That was close between Davies and Teasley side by side as they go down into turn 1.
Braxton actually got around the 5 there. Braxton going forward. Braxton is, though, on the same strategy as some of these other guys. So all that tire strategy play, they're pretty much equalized with the exception of CJ up in front here. Here comes Matt. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, trying to get underneath the 42. Can't quite do it there.
He was ready to go, but yeah, he just did not have, the door was not fully open.
So what happened to the 54 Davies, though, back there? He's off the pace. He's coming to pit road. We stay green. Now the battle for the lead continues. The 32 Davies even with CJ Gates off turn 2.
Let's see if CJ can hold that momentum on the top line here.
He's up the track a little bit. It's going to open the door. Davies going to take it away from him. So Matt Davies to the point. The number 32 takes the lead.
And they're all pretty much single file, but man, they're all over each other.
Yeah, a lot of interesting little strategies and tidbits here. Some of them may be saving a little tire. Some of them may be going hard trying to get position here, knowing they're going to make another pit stop at some point. Well, thinking that they will, but you never really know how the strategy is going to play out here.
Well, I think, honestly, they should be good on fuel if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they only have 30 left to go. You could probably maybe pull up your little fuel sheet.
Yeah, but I'm thinking tire-wise. I think fuel, they're fine. Tire-wise, you may want some tires.
Well, Are you going to risk it to do it during a green flag? I mean, if a yellow comes out, for sure.
Ooh, CJ Gates loose off the corner, trying to come back at Matt Davies. Opens the door for Teasley. Gates throws the block into 3. Right on board with Alexich now, looking forward at the top 3 battle.
Yeah, he's being kind of cool back there, and then the 11's kind of on the prowl right now. He is all over Teasley.
Here comes Teasley underneath Gates for second. Ackridge's going to try to follow him through. You know, all these guys, slide off the corner for Ackridge.
Yeah, he had a little bobble there. Team 42, we're trying to get this. They're fighting. All while this is happening, Davies up front is like, that's fine. You guys keep doing it.
It's exactly what he wants to see in his mirror. He'll just pull away from these 2.
Yep, he's got a good almost 6/10 lead right now.
A little bit.
And Ackridge, man, he's just looking for a place to go.
I think he found one.
He did.
That slip off the corner by Thad Teasley is going to open the door to the outside for the 11. Can't quite hold there, though. And then Alexich back there, winner of what? Did he win both stages here?
He won stage 1.
Okay, who won stage 2?
And Davies won stage 2.
That's right. I remember that now.
Michael did have he had a clean sweep on Sunday, and I'll tell you the factor in which he won, especially coming back from a pit road penalty late in the race. I mean, that was a wild ride for him.
I was just looking at the players up here. Davies leading the race. He won the stage 2. CJ Gates, he's been fast all week here at Texas. You got Thad Teasley up there, who was who started in second. He's been fast all night. Been in contention all night. In the top 5, I think, all night. You got Ackridge, who's rejoined here after getting off strategy early. And then you got Alexich, who won the Sunday race and won stage 1. So you can't count any of these guys out, even behind them. You got Samuel Yosef.
Yeah, you can't count out that 35 there.
We almost went 3 wide.
I think we are going 3 wide.
They tried.
Braxton got a little loose there, yeah.
Yeah, loose and gonna lose. Oh no, the 5 gets turned down the straightaway right in front of the 11 by the 35. Caution flies.
Oh, wow.
The 5 corrects it, but he's going to have heavy damage to the front of his car. I wonder what it did to the 11 as well, as the caution number 12 flies here at Texas.
Man, I almost kind of feel like, Sammy, you weren't texting then, were you?
Uh-oh. I think the 5 is maybe a little unhappy, or maybe just getting his spots back. Let's see. Zooming through the field here. Maybe pulling up, letting the 35 know he's not thrilled about what just happened there. Let things kind of calm here. I think we're going to get back in order and we'll be fine. Just wanted to see what was going on there. All right, let's go back to this caution here on the backstretch between the 5, 35, and the 11. The 11 gets loose. It checks up the 30 or the 5. 35 tries to make it 3 wide. I don't think the 5 knew he was there.
Yeah, no.
Or cared for the fact that he was there. Didn't really want him there. There's the checkup. It's the 5's down. We're going to have to ride on board the 35 though and really see what happened. Now let's back it up. Coming off the corner, the 11 on the bottom gets loose. The 5 has to check up for the 11 getting loose right there. And the 35 tries to take it 3 wide. Oh, I don't know. I'd be a little upset about that too. Kind of trying to fill a hole that was always going to kind of close.
Well, I mean, Braxton did the right thing. He got a little loose, kind of went up the track, kind of gave them room for the 5 to get down there, and it's just, patience.
Patience, but 23 to go.
I know, yeah.
It is a fine line to walk, but yeah, you know.
It's at this point it's a lowercase p, but it's still there. I mean, you gotta have a little bit.
Yeah. Opportunity arises. You have that split second to decide: do I go for it or do I lift? And
Yeah,
you sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the right decision is to go on. I don't know how many
that's right.
times I've seen people miss wrecks just because they decide to, kind of go faster through it. Sometimes that works out. Sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you make the wrong one.
Well, speaking about right decisions and wrong decisions, Matt Davies stayed out. Michael Childs stayed out with him, but the rest of the field came in.
Ooh. We saw the 42 have some pretty good restarts and able to get away from these guys.
Yep.
Let's see what's the split. 82 is the last time they pitted. 108.
108. So that's a big deficit. And that's going to be the biggest one we've had tonight.
Yeah, 26 laps. 26 lap difference on tires. We'll see. It's a bold strategy. We'll see how it plays out, Cotton.
That's right. Does look like, though, Braxton is back out. He's kind of didn't lose any spots. I'm looking at Samuel. Samuel's back out. And where's Alexich, too? Yeah, they're all back out. Alexich got a little damage, though. He looks the worst of the wear for the three of them.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Turn right there in front of the 11 on Ackridge. Well, this guy's kind of ailing a little bit. Hopefully they got it fixed up. Lucky Dog was the 97 of Corey Clark. He is now 2 laps down. Sorry, 3 laps down. I can't read. 3 laps down.
He is the only one even close to getting back on the lead lap right now. And I don't see him getting back on the lead lap, although we do have 22 to go here. So there's not a lot of time here, but you never know. A couple more cautions.
All right, Davies.
Hope not.
Davies and Childs up front on older tires, 26 lap older tires. And the rest of the field, you got Thad Teasley, CJ Gates, Ackridge, Burton, Skylar Daly, Jacob Booth, Troy Sand, and Michael Alexich, your top 10. Pace car's going to peel off. We're going to have 21 laps remaining at the line. Who's going to take the win here in Texas? We're about to find out. Green flag flies. Great jump on the inside. And I don't know if that's good news for Davies. Here Thad Teasley is right on his back bumper.
And it almost looked like maybe Thad even gave him a little bit of a push there. I know there was a little bit of a push on the to the 23, Michael Childs, but he was he's a little bit. Oh,
Thad Teasley with issue, and now we got he's sliding down the back stretch, loose off turn 2.
He's around.
We stay green, but he's sitting sideways on the back. So another one of our contenders bites the dust. And that will give the gap to Matt Davies that he needs.
Yeah, well, it also puts Braxton. Braxton's getting around Michael Childs right now on the inside, and Braxton's he's got the best tires of the bunch right now.
He does. Look at the inside, but could not get around the 23 of Childs. Childs strong on that outside line.
Yeah, that momentum on the outside is definitely a benefit for him.
Still stuck there. Going to have to regroup. He is going to nose ahead, though, here. I feel like in turn 1 and 2, if he can clear him, take that airway, he'll be able to take second spot.
Yeah, he got the spot.
Ooh,
it looks like he's cleared now. Yeah, and actually, Childs has got the 42 now under him. So Braxton gets clear. Braxton's just got a goal right now. He's got to catch Davies. Got a bit of a battle, a bit of an uphill climb, almost 9/10 right now.
Yeah, almost the second lead between first and second. Here comes the 42 on the 23. And then behind them, Skylar Daly leading a 3-car train of the 45 of Travis Burton and Jacob Booth in the 19.
Well, here's a fun fact. Matt Davies, older tires, he was 2/10 quicker than just about everybody behind him.
Fresh air. Clean air is king.
That's
here.
right. Including Braxton, too. And Braxton's kind of got a clean track in front of him.
3
for the most part.
wide off the corner between the 19, the 45, and the 12.
Davies again with he got a 10th over Braxton right there. And actually, Davies, too, he's got the fastest lap of the race. So he knows how to get around here.
Ooh, a little wiggle by the 42, 45 back here. Watching this battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th.
They're hot and heavy right now. They're just trying to get around Michael Childs, it looks like.
Well, look at Booth on the move. Up to 5th position.
I know. Just trying to pick that lane. There he goes. Oh, he gets a little loose.
Oh, we've seen that all night tonight. Turn 2 has been the trouble corner.
It's the low line, too. I just think the car is just getting really out of shape down there, and I think you really need to kind of be a lane up or even maybe in the higher groove here to make
I've heard a lot of the drivers talk about how abrupt, how these transitions into the corners are. The entry into turn 1 is not that bad, but the exit of 2, it flattens out so much before you finish turning that it's just a challenge.
Yep. All right, I had to go back up front. Braxton is on the prowl right now. He was almost 5/10 quicker than Matt Davies that last lap around. Let's see where he's at this time. He is closing in on him, though. 2/10 quicker that time around, but he's brought the gap down to about 5/10.
Yeah, half a second between first and second. About that gap to second to third.
I was just going to say, yeah, CJ's kind of in that same group behind Braxton.
Boy, Child's really struggling with his older tires back here. Starting to slip back. Daly and Burton have gotten by. Here comes Kyle Cortez to the inside.
Daly and Burton, they got a little bit of a battle going on for themselves right now, too. I thought Burton was going to make a move on Skyler. It looks like he might try it here in 1-2. There he goes. Ooh, man, that low line, though, you can just see that low line out of 2 is just, you cannot get any drive off.
Our gap to the front, now 0.3 of a second. Davies about to have some company.
Well, CJ actually cracked the fastest lap the lap previous.
He's closed in more on
and
Ackridge.
yeah,
We're gonna have a 3-car race here.
And CJ actually had a quicker lap that last lap as well. So I mean, 2 laps in a row for CJ. It's going to be a battle here. And what do we have? We're down to 12. 12 to go.
Who's got the tires for the end of this race, though? That's still 12 long laps around this track.
Well, I'll tell you, Matty, I mean, you can just see how strong that clean air is. He has got a 26 lap difference, and those aren't, caution laps. That was actually 26 hard racing laps.
They are starting to catch some lap traffic.
I was just going to say, yeah, a couple lap traffic right in front of them. 13 and the 21, respectively. Fortunately, Thad, with the night he's having, he might actually go a lap down here.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. That's a 13. That's our second place starter tonight. All right, let's see how lap traffic works here. Oh, 21 to the bottom. He just kind of stays in the middle, gives him the bottom lane. But does kind of check up our leader, though.
The top 3, they do get by the rolling chicane there.
Going to come to the line. 9 laps remaining at Texas.
Going through the back of the field, though, I mean, we only have 13 cars on a lead lap, and everybody is running. They're all pretty much separated. So, I mean, there's really nobody, no big battles going on right now.
Boy, I tell you what, Davies pulled down not to give the draft to the 11. The 11 still had a strong run off the corner. Here he comes. He's right to the back bumper of the 32.
It is definitely not over.
Nope, the race between the 32, the 11, and the 42 is going to go down to the wire here. 8 laps remaining. Ackridge with the fresher tires, Davies with older tires with the fresh air, and CJ Gates looking for somewhere to go in third.
Yeah, fourth and beyond, they haven't even caught the lap traffic yet either, so they're not going to really be a factor.
I thought Gates was going to look to the outside of the 11 of Ackridge. He did, but could not do anything there. It's going to stall the attempts of the 11 for one more lap. So you have to regroup.
I have a feeling the 11 and the 42 are going to have to maybe try and tag team the Davies if they want to get around him. They're going to have to maybe try to do a shuck and jive on him, see if they can get around him. They got to get back to his bumper, though.
Yeah, because Davies has done this all so far. Running over the 42 of CJ Gates. And we coming to 6 laps remaining. There's some more lap traffic up the road too, Tony.
Yeah, That is Bex Maverick.
I'm going to get up on my Top Gun references if we're gonna have that conversation. He gets out of the way great there through 3 and 4.
Yep.
No issues for our leaders. 5 laps remaining.
They did a flyby on him.
Well, the 11 all over the back bumper of the 32 is trying to get him loose, but it also got him a little tight there. Here comes the 42. Oh, big issues for Gates off the corner in the outside wall, back down to the inside wall. So far, we stay green as he's tore up really bad there.
I saw a fender fall off of that car.
Oh, Gates out of the battle here. We stay green, but that did back up Ackridge just a little bit. Can Davies hang on here with those old tires? It's a mono competition now between the 32 and the 11.
Well, we're going to have a little stack up for third, too, because Daly and Burton behind them, they're running nose to tail as it is.
Not anymore in the 3. Here comes the 45. Travis Burton to the inside of the 12 of Daly. And behind him, Jacob Booth getting around Kyle Cortez.
Jacob's licking his chops. He's thinking, maybe I might be able to get in there in the third spot here.
Well, they still side by side for third up front. It's still Davies and the 11 of Ackridge running nose to tail.
Yeah, I'm zoomed out in the. Here comes Ackridge. He got right on the back of Davies.
Well, he got run all the way down to the inside, down the backstretch into 3. But here comes the 11 of Ackridge, clear through with those fresh tires and now clean air. He takes the lead with 2 laps remaining here at Texas.
I'm going to have to see what happened to Davies there. I think he got really low on the inside of 1 and 2, and I think it just killed his momentum. I almost want to say he even touched the apron a little bit.
Davies fighting for that lead, for that first win. Oh, here comes Davies off the corner. He's loose. Oh, they're wrecking for third as well. The 45 and 12 get together. Wow. Oh, no, and the 45 runs into the...
And Booth involved
Matt
too.
Davies.
Who is
Big
that?
wreck. We got Booth. We got cars wrecking everywhere. The 23's wrecked. The 48 is wrecked.
Yeah, that was the 48 that's spinning. Wow.
Oh my goodness, as the caution flies, we're going to have a shootout here, but we've got some torn up race cars. Davies was the first one to kind of go around, then they're battling for second between the 12 and the 45. The 45 runs in the back of Davies, who was struggling there. And then something happens in turn 3 and collects the 19, the 23.
Yeah, Davies gets loose out of 2, and he did such a great job of just not hitting the wall. I mean, unfortunately, we know he had the older tires, and it probably just caught up to him. But, man, the 45 just came in at full speed, and I don't know if he even saw him up there.
Man, let's see. Let's, again, chronological order. We're going to try to tackle all this here. First off, we had the issue with CJ Gates. We saw that. But here is Davies getting loose on the backstretch. Slides trying to hang on to it, and he gets clobbered from behind by the 45 because he's right in the line there.
Yep.
And then, oh my goodness! All right, so let's back it up with the 45 here. Of Travis Burton, them racing side by side with the 12. We'll see what happens coming off the corner. The 45 at the track a little bit across the nose of the 12. And the 45, I guess, let's see. And the 19 gets involved.
Yeah, fortunately, Jacob had nowhere to go when the 45 came down the track.
I'm with the 19 of Booth here. Seeing the smoke on the front. I mean, this is just had to pick somewhere to go, and there's a lot going on in front of him there.
Rolling the dice at 180 miles an hour. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do out there. Wow.
He's right on board the 45. So okay, he got loose off the corner first, I believe, and that's what put him across the 12. And unfortunately, right in the back of the 32. Good sponsorship placement for Rockstar Energy. And then somehow the 23 got involved in this too.
No, it was the 48.
Well, let's see the 23 first. He's trying to. Oh, he didn't even slow down. Oh, there he does. Oh, he gets the pace up. I think he hit the 48.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, let's see what happened to 48 here.
He just got down on me.
He slows,
Upset
sees
the
the
car,
spot,
yeah.
gets down in the apron, gets on the brake, and again, it just turns right.
Yeah.
Well, if the
Yeah.
real cars drive like that, no wonder they. So there you
Unfortunately,
go. I think that
Childs was behind him, and yeah.
that kind of covers everything here. So we get ready for a green white checker restart. The lucky dog this time by was the 13. Thad Teasley puts him back on the lead lap. And Tony, we only have 7 cars on the lead lap.
I know. I was just going to say that. Yeah, we're down to 7 cars, 8 now if you consider Thad back in the mix.
Yeah,
And
that's 7 for Thad. Zukowski's a lap down in 8th.
oh, it's showing Zach is I'm probably not looking at the other sheet there.
So 7 cars, lead lap. Thad Teasley in 7th, the last car on the lead lap. He's still got a shot at this, Tony. How many green white checkers we're going to have?
Well, that's going to be the thing. Yeah, if you can get enough, maybe.
Look at Kyle Cortez in 2nd, Samuel Joseph in 3rd. Let's see what happens here if we get our first green white checkered here at Texas. Green flag flies. Great jump for the 11 of Ackridge. Oh, we got a car spinning tires back there. And we got our first caution.
That Brown spins.
21 Robert Brown to round, so that's our first attempt at a green white checkered in the books.
And he restarted in the grass, it looked like, and that's what spun him.
Let's see, he gets going here. Oh, did he clip the grass at first?
He did, yeah.
Ah, okay. Let's right on board here. The 21. Gets going, clips the grass right there on the start.
And I know Braxton did not want to see that because he got a really good launch there.
Well, did that go anywhere? No. That was, well, yes. So, being the lucky dog, he had to start at the rear, right? Well, now he's going to line up in 7th.
Yep. So, I mean, yeah, there's a possibility, but that's 1 in the book, so they only get 2 more attempts at this.
All right, Abigail cheering on Cortez. Great on Cortez. He is in 2nd spot. Another dadgum. Yep.
It's been a dadgum night.
It's been a dadgum crazy race is what it's been. Oh, Skylar Daly. Oh, he stopped letting the field by.
Yeah.
And probably we'll get the wave around here because these laps down. Or get the wave around with 1 to go. We got a couple cars pitting. 13 of Teasley going to come back down, and Alexich coming down pit road.
Well, I mean, hey, if you got an extra set of shoes, yeah, mine as well. I mean, you should be able to line back up. Again, there's not a lot of guys on the lead lap.
That does put
I don't.
Zukowski back on the lead lap, so he is back up to 8th. Although now he's got a black flag.
He's asking for it to be cleared right now, and I'm just I don't even know how I got it.
Maybe passing base car too early. I
Maybe.
wonder.
We got Cody Pierce saying, "Let's go, Kyle." I know Kyle was doing really good on Sunday too. Unfortunately, with that one of those late cautions, kind of took him out. And tonight may be a retribution night for him too. He's up there. He's in this podium spot.
Tony, on that restart, Cortez was actually, is he being passed by?
He did get passed by Joseph just because Cortez was on the outside on that
Yeah.
restart, and he did not get going. He did not get a great restart there.
So now he's going to be in the position to retake that
Right.
on this next restart. We see that a lot on the restarts. And inside lane, if you get going, you can kind of, it's a lot easier for you to see the leader than it is the guy beside the leader to see the leader. So on these restarts, it's easier for the guy behind to go with the leader.
Yeah, and I always kind of, I don't know. To me, I'm still kind of indifferent about that. I'd rather, you go when the flag drops, and that way kind of takes some of those games out of it on the restarts.
Yeah.
It is very dominant for that inside lane and for the starter there.
Yeah, we've seen some arguments about either way. And if you're the leader, you want to be able to accelerate whenever you want to go because you're going to get a gap.
Right.
And then if you're not, you'd rather them just go on green. And honestly, it might prevent some of the checkups too if you just everybody goes when the green comes out.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about it.
In the pack, you should really just be going when the car in front of you goes anyway. I mean,
well, that's how traffic works too. Yeah, so
that's the common sense approach.
That's
if you try
right,
to go
yeah.
when the green comes out, and the guy in front is trying to go when the green comes out, and he misses it by a millisecond, well, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah. And there's no horns either, so if the light turns green and they don't go, you can't beep at them or anything.
The chrome horn.
Well, yeah.
All right. So we have 8 cars down on the lead lap. Our second green-white checkered attempt. It's going to be Ackridge up front, Samuel Joseph in second, Cortez, Rainey, Davies, your top 5. Green flag flies again. And that's another good jump for the 11 of Ackridge. And actually, Joseph fires pretty well with him in second.
Yeah, it's going to be spicy. I'm keeping an eye on the 13 and the 5. They've got freshies. With great power comes great.
We got a car sideways. Here comes the 5 to the inside of the 4-wide move.
Davies gets loose in the back.
Davies spinning. We stay green so far. Ackridge out front. Samuel Joseph in second. Here comes the 5 with those fresh tires.
13 as well.
But we're going to see the white flag, though. 1 lap to go for the 11 of Braxton Ackridge. Oh, battle for second. Contact between Cortez, the 35.
There's still contact.
Teasley goes around the 2 of them as Cortez hits the inside wall.
Cortez, unfortunately, he got down into the apron there and kind of loosened him up.
Well, here comes Teasley with those fresh tires, but it's not going to be enough. Off turn 4 for the final time. The 11's going to hang on. It's going to be Braxton Ackridge with the win here at Texas. 1 more lap, Tony, and that would have been a different story.
Oh, completely, yeah.
What a finish. What a win for the 11 of Ackridge. He comes back after some struggles mid-race, able to fight his way back to the front and win tonight's race here for the Apex Racing Cup Series.
I kind of feel like, too, Alexic, he was being nice, especially around Cortez back there when it was all going on. And I know he wanted to go, but he played the patience game, and he's gonna settle in for 4th. But
tear the car
probably
up
could
too
have
much.
done a little better.
Ackridge knows in the front stretch.
Oh, geez.
Celebrating, but going to burn it down here on the front stretch here at Texas. What a wild finish. Holds off the hard charge from Thad Teasley after his issues. Gets back on the lead lap, takes tires, fights back to second spot. A lot of action on the last couple laps, though, for him to avoid.
That was, it was a hell of a rebound for Thad for sure.
Let's go back and look at some of the. Let's see. We'll go back to Kyle Cortez, a lap before this. Racing side by side off into turn 1. Gets inside of Joseph. Joseph tries to come down, but Cortez throws it in there up the track a little bit. Then gets loose into the inside wall in turn 1 and 2. The rest of them continue on, but that was some crazy stuff there. Let's back it up and
Wow.
start on board with Teasley here. Goes to the outside. Had a good run to the outside of both those cars. Pretty much clears it before all that stuff starts happening back there. And set sail for a leader. Just 1 lap, or probably a quarter of a lap short from taking the lead.
It was very close, for sure. Yeah, he almost made it.
All right, well, let's look at our finish here tonight for the Texas 200. What a rodeo we had. Braxton Ackridge taking home the win tonight. Thad Teasley coming back to a second place finish. Actually, first and second, they finished where they started. Third place for Samuel Joseph. Michael Lesich in fourth there. Fifth for Landon Rainey in the 24. Sixth spot going to Kyle Cortez in the 88. Zach Zukowski with a good run. Seventh place for him. He has a good finish here tonight. Matt Davies going to be disappointed with the 8th spot after everything that happened to him late, but a good hard-fought top 10 for him. Skylar Daly in 9th position. Corey Clark finishes in 10th, right where he started, but there was a lot more to the story for him. You got Jacob Booth in 11th spot, 12th spot for Michael Childs. Travis Burton with that big hit on the backstretch finishes in 13th. 14th for the 48 of Troy Sand. 15th for CJ Gates, another disappointing finish for him. 16th for the 21 of Robert Brown.
All right, 17th, we have Matty Davis. 18th, John Massey. 19th, Chris Everett. Charles Whitehead, 20th. Peyton Holland, 21st. David Eske, 22nd. Matthew Doyle, 23rd. Sheldon Swindle, 24th. Matthew Ruddick, 25th. Ryan Floyd, 26th. Dalton Zuprina, 27th. And then Ian Perkin rounding out the 28-car field tonight. Wild race. Crazy race.
It was a wild, crazy race. We knew it was going to be big here in Texas, and boy, was it. A lot of big incidents, a lot of big situations, and a big finish for the 11 of Anchorage. When we come back, we'll talk to our top 3 finishers, including the Texter, Samuel Joseph, the rebound from Teasley, and our pole sitter and winner, Braxton Anchorage. We'll talk to those guys on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Back here at Texas Motor Speedway, finishing up the Apex Racing Cup Series here on Full Throttle Television. An exciting finish to an exciting race here tonight in the Lone Star State. Great race for these guys. Let's throw it over to our post-race show. We'll get some words from the guys that were out there tonight finishing this race up. We'll start with a third-place finisher, Mr. Samuel Joseph. Once I find where I am. There we are. Let's talk to Joseph and see what he has to say. Samuel, man, congratulations. Third place finish tonight. You weren't on the phone as much. I think you were doing a little more driving out there tonight than you were last night.
Last week. I mean, yeah, Texas. I don't think I have as much time as being on the Super Speedway of Atlanta, but yeah, no, this was a tough track, tough race. Had an incident with Alexich. I just watched it back, and yeah, I lifted a little bit, but I'm not enough for the situation. So publicly, I want to put it out there. We had some words in the race, but publicly, I want to put out that I apologize for wrecking him and probably ruining his race, even though he finished fourth. So that's my fault.
Yeah, man. It was some hard racing out there. Turn 2 seemed to be the trouble spot as well, and that's kind of coming off turn 2 is when the 11 had his issues in front of you guys. But it seemed like it was tough out there when you went to push the car. Finding that limit and stepping over that limit seemed to be so easy tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the great things about the shocks, and what I love doing with this next gen is you really got to play with that throttle through the corner. And we saw a lot of people today suffer out of 2. And if you can master getting through turns 1 and 2, your luck is the limit. And you saw Braxton, he did that all race, and he deserves the win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you had a good run too. You had a good car out there. We looked at one point, you were towards the front, you were towards the back, you were kind of all over the place. Me and Tony were joking, how many Samuel Josephs are there out there? There's got to be at least 3.
Yeah, no, I heard you guys on the broadcast going like, where does Sam go? And then you saw me in the back, but
Yeah.
I had got wheel damage somewhere in like that middle of the stage, and so I stayed in to get it fixed, and then I went back in to get some fuel. So it was cool running through the field again. I was learning where I needed to save my tires, and if I didn't get it mixed up with Alexis, it probably would have been me and him for the win. Both of us seemed to really save our tires really well to save to the end.
Yeah, you guys were really strong out there for sure, man. You were contention last night or last week and this week as well, and pretty much every week, man. You got a fast car. We look forward to seeing you out there. Eventually, you're going to get the top step of the podium. But hey, a third place tonight, a solid run for you. Good for points, and we finally get to talk to the mysterious Samuel Joseph that joins us in chat during the race. So love hearing it, man. Congratulations on that. We're going to throw it to you, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to Go Locker Racing, everybody out there, Jeremy Gardner, all the guys out at Premier Racing Setups for all their practice and help that they give out there for anybody. Want to give a shout out to Fish Speed Racing as well, Jordan Fisher and all them helping us out, helping us for the race. Want to give a shout out to also my teammate Skyler Daly, even though he got caught up in the middle of that, he was running a great race. So shout out to him for really showing out his skills today.
Absolutely, man. It was fun to watch, man. Congratulations on third, and we'll see you next week at the Glen.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All right, it's your third place finisher, Samuel Joseph, with a solid run tonight. Not in text, actually in voice tonight. We get to talk to him, and
That's right.
So
Yeah,
that's good to hear from him, and good to hear he was having fun out there. Had a good night, and throwing out that shout out to Alexis. I'm sure that'll be appreciated as well. But all right, we're moving on to second place. Second place, Thad Teasley, up and down night for him. Tony, you're standing by with their second place finisher.
Fucking
yep.
damn.
Over. Sorry there, Thad. Yeah, you're in the booth now, and some people would say 13's unlucky, but you got the lucky dog. I mean, you started second, finished second. That's not how your night went. You had a rough go, but man, one more lap, it could have been a different story, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I let that one get away from me a little bit. Than trying to help a teammate, and I screwed myself. But overall, it's a good race.
Yeah, no, I mean, you were showing some really good early on speed as well, and I don't know. I mean, it just you seem like you had this the field kind of whipped. Unfortunately, yeah, a couple little things kind of put you back. You got the lap down, and what happened on that one spin? It was just a self spin, I thought. Kind
Yeah,
of put
so
you
I
down
was
below.
yeah, so I was trying to just get tuck in behind my teammate, and I guess I crossed the seams and getting in his wake, it just got tight and it snapped loose.
Well, that was wild. I mean, yeah, when we saw it happen, we were kind of surprised, but I mean, we had seen it happen from a couple other cars tonight. I mean, what was the set like? I mean, what was the track like? It seemed like a lot of guys were really struggling on the low line out of two, and just it seemed like the car was a little bit unpredictable in some areas too.
Yeah, I mean, track temp was it was really high, so it made it difficult going through, well, getting through two and getting through three and four. That was pretty sketchy too, but I think it made for a good race. Just trying to control the throttle and make sure we don't wreck and kill each other, which we kind of did.
It wasn't that bad, but yeah, there was a little bit of beating and banging out there. But man, I'll tell you, you had a crazy night, a hell of a rebound, which put you back up into second. And again, man, one more lap, another green white checkered, perhaps. I mean, yeah, you would have been right up there. Congrats on second, hell of a night. You put on a great show for us as well. So yeah, floor's yours, man.
Yeah, that last restart, I kind of closed my eyes and just stuck it up high, and hopefully nobody cut up in front of me. Which I'm surprised nobody tried to block it. So I'm thankful for that.
You need to go back and look at that because you were pretty close with that to what was going on below you there.
Yes,
Like
sure.
I said, my eyes was closed. So if I would have wrecked, it would have been okay because I screwed myself in the beginning to get in that position.
Well, again, man, good job tonight, and yeah, the floor's yours. Who do you need to thank?
Yeah, I like thanking everybody that was tuned in watching. Hopefully, it was a great show. And thankful for y'all broadcasters. Y'all make it interesting.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, congrats again on second, and we'll see you turning left and right next week, huh?
Don't remind me.
Oh, well, you never know. I mean, after tonight, I mean, yeah, you might find some luck out there next week.
Maybe I could change my number. That may help.
There you go. All right, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right. You're with my favorite number, the Victor Braxton.
Yep, down here in Victory Lane with Ackridge, getting it done here tonight at Texas. Man, it was a wild one out there. You started from pole, fell back to about fifth, got off strategy at some point in the race, had to kind of fight your way back up there, and at the end of the day, able to take those fresher tires you had by the leader, take the lead, and hold on at the end. But man, was that 13 coming there at the end?
Oh man, I'm actually sweating from. I'm actually sweating. Uh, I don't even know how to explain that race. That was one of the most fun. I'm not being biased because I won, but that was one of the most fun races I've been a part of. Just the competitiveness and how close everybody was. I hate that it ended with such few cars, but when you have 112 track temperature in Texas, I mean it's gonna be a hard track to run. But everybody was so racy. I mean, it was. I just I'm white knuckling the whole time. One mistake, you're spinning out. I do want to give them props to I think it was Davies with them old tires. Man, I was doing everything I could to get to him, and he was playing the aero block and all that perfectly. Uh, he got he let me down on the bottom one time. I got clean air and I was able to get a run on him, and I think he could have held me off if he would have held that dirty air or that kept me in that dirty air.
Yeah, you guys had some great battles out there for sure. There was battles up front, battles towards the back. There was battles all over the track, and you guys are doing a great job out there. Really racy, like you said. We had a different winner in stage 1 to stage 2 to the end of the race. I mean, there was three different guys taking these different points of the race, man. But you get the big prize at the end. With the big trophy for the race, man. But yeah, there were some exciting things for you too. There was a couple. I saw you loose off turn 2 at one point.
Oh.
Then you had the issue off on the backstretch with the 5 and the 35. The 5 getting turned around right in front of you. I'm not sure you even knew what was going on there. It was a little chaotic. It doesn't matter if you were in the front, the back, anywhere around this track.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I like I said, luck. I could have easily been involved in any of those wrecks. I just somehow got lucky through them. I made a couple terrible calls at the beginning, and I didn't know what to do after that. It's just going in pit and thinking the field was going to come behind me. Nobody came, so here I am with. I it was just. I don't know. I'm just excited.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I'm sure Tony was going to ask you about that. I won't ask you, but I'm going to let Tony do it. I'm going to throw it to Tony. But we were wondering about the strategy call there early. But anyway, Tony, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, get out of my head for crying out loud. But yeah, I was going to ask that. Yeah, because and I don't know. I mean, we were just kind of figured it was the typical Braxton strategy where you kind of just want to do something different. I was kind of surprised though you didn't pit. With everybody on that first stage. But I mean, you were able to hold out in front for a little while, and you were able to kind of stay in front of the crowd. But I'll tell you, man, getting it done at the end is really all that matters, and that's what you did. And yeah, we were kind of waiting to see that charge on Davies, but man, that clean air was unheard of. He had 26 lap older tires than you guys, and I mean it finally caught up to him. But I mean, yeah, we were waiting to see him get ran over, and unfortunately, I mean, obviously the tires got the better end of him later on. But man, yeah, you guys kept it interesting all night, and I mean, congrats on the win, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch, man.
Yeah, with the Davies, I'm telling you, if he could have kept me in that dirty air, because I was pushing way harder than I should have been, because it's my mental state. I was like, I got to get there. He's slower, and it was making me slower. And then looking up and seeing CJ right on my bumper, it was just, I was making little mistakes. I was driving way too deep into one. That whole last run, I was just slinging it in there, trying to get the front end around, and I was doing that with Davies, and it just really played in his favor. If it would have been 10 laps shorter, he'd be talking to y'all right now. But I didn't think I was gonna win that one. That's crazy.
Well, you did, man. Congrats. I mean, it was a hell of a run, and put you where you needed to be. Good points tonight as well. So
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know. It's up to you, bro. Up to you now, Brody.
Yeah, man. So we got this one out of the way here at Texas, and I hate to kind of turn our attention to next week already.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
We got Watkins Glen next week.
Oh.
And another road course. But hey, you knocked the win out tonight. Got to be feeling pretty good about where you sit. You know, even going into a road course. Got that win this week, and it's going to enjoy it for at least a week here before we get to Watkins Glen.
For sure. It started out, it hadn't been a rough season. I'm sitting good in points, but it hadn't been the season I've wanted so far. So it's hopefully this will be a good momentum boost. And I'm glad I brought my Dr. Pepper home, my Dr. Pepper car to the win. That's my favorite car I have. And it's cool getting to win at one of the worst tracks on the circuit.
Your favorite car and my favorite drink, I believe, is Dr. Pepper, man. So I love to see it out there.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, listen, congratulations on the win tonight. Love to see the Dr. Pepper colors in victory lane always, and looking
the
forward
Dr. Pepper colors.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
got to go have me one after this, man. I'm sure you're popping them here in victory lane. So
I got one right here. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Awesome job. I'm gonna throw it to you. Let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs here tonight in Texas.
All right. Well, like always, when I'm in here, appreciate y'all. I'm super excited to go back and watch this one. It's going to be one of the ones that I don't just kind of skip. You know, when I'm out of time, I'm going to actually sit down and probably keep it the whole thing, watch it. So appreciate y'all. It's going to be awesome. Y'all do a great job. I appreciate my dad. He's been helping out a lot. He didn't want to mess my race up when I made the bad call, so he didn't stop me. And it was a terrible call pitting. But appreciate my buddies in ACR, the league, of course. It's been a weird week for the league, but they've really made it good. So yeah, I just appreciate everybody, all y'all. Appreciate what we do, and whoever makes the win stickers, because I'm gonna have one on my car next week. So we're excited.
Absolutely, man. Well, a great win tonight, man. A great performance out there. Got the lead when it mattered. And took the checkered flag. Congratulations on that. We'll see you next week at Watkins Glen.
All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing week. Y'all be safe.
All right, and appreciate the props, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
And there's your winner tonight, the 11 of Braxton Ackridge, holding the checkered flag here tonight. Got him my cold Dr. Pepper in one hand and the checkered flag in the other, Tony, and enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what a great drive. I mean, he got caught up in a couple little fender benders as well. Played some wild strategy. At the end of the day, though, he's holding the trophy. I mean, he was able to kind of, capitalize on some misfortune too for Matt Davies, chasing him down. He has a little tire issue, but then he had to nail a couple of restarts, and then even hold off Teasley there at the end. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did pretty well on a crazy off night. He did pretty well tonight.
Yep, for sure, man. These guys are always putting on a show. Comes in third in points, gained some points tonight on Alexich and Trevor Dyer in front of him. So he's going to be able to climb the points ladder just a little bit tonight. I know he's not looking forward to Watkins Glen, but it's going to be a good points haul for him tonight going into the Glen. So at least he's got that behind him. Well, speaking of behind us, this is the second of 4 races we got behind us here tonight for the Apex Racing Cup Series. We got 2. Actually, we got one more. Sorry, that's three in the books. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm a day behind, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's three in the books for us. We got the Sim Racing Points Truck Series next up on tap tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And that will conclude our 4-day stretch of racing action here on Full Throttle Television. Would love for you guys to tune in and join us there as well. Love having you guys on board each and every night. Keep things interesting out there in chat, exciting in chat. Love chatting with you, and appreciate you guys interacting with us as well. Make sure to give the video a like and maybe a subscribe if you like what you're seeing out there to kind of support us. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, I'm a broken record, I know, but try not to be that guy, but I'm kind of being that guy. So if you guys want to help us out, definitely give us a subscribe. We would love to have it. And like I said, appreciate you guys. But that's going to do it for us here from the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway, the Apex Racing Cup Series Texas 200 in the books. Your winner, Braxton Ackridge. So for Tony Solari and everybody at Full Throttle Television, my name is Freddie Hanna. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. for the Sim Racing Points Truck Series here on Full Throttle TV.